Hold up, technical difficulties. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Spilling Tea. I'm your host, Tiffany Daniels, and we are going to that horrible world known as the JRC. But before we do, the usual disclaimers. We're getting real close to May, folks. Real close to May. So, we are going to be starting to go back over some of the testimonies already given, such as that which was given at the Andre McCollins trial back in 2012. We're going to go over back Jennifer Masemba's testimony to the FDA, as well as a few others. We're going to go over some of the allies and the testimonies that they are sending in right now, even as we speak. And I do recommend that you all do the same. Okay, so let's get to it. This was written a couple of days ago. This is for April 26th, testimony for DESE General Meeting. I'm going to kind of remove the name here, if it will let me. I guess it won't. I'll just scroll past that. My name is Lisa. I am a disabilities advocate. This month is Autism Acceptance Month, which is being celebrated by more school districts this year, including my daughter's school district, the Boston Public Schools. With that context, I request that DESE staff make improvements in disability justice for all Massachusetts schools. And folks, I'm going to reread that, sorry, kind of autism fog brain. Waiting! Please kill me. Okay, you are going to see the link to the testimony that we are reading this afternoon right there in the description box alongside the other pertinent links to the Stop the Shocks campaign, including Autistic Hoya's massive archive on the subject, the templates, and the ever-present self-explanatory change.org Shut the Judge Rotenberg Center Down petition. When we talk about the JRC, you're going to hear vivid descriptions of, catch clips of surveillance footage of people with disabilities being tortured and abused. Got young children present, please use your headphones. And we're getting into the testimonies, folks. I'm going to blow up. I'm going to go into fog brain. I'm pretty sure my brain is going to stop once I get into the JRC. Stupid. So, if I stumble over my words, apologies in advance, alright? Alright, so let me start again. My name is Lisa Blank to Blank, and I am a disabilities rights advocate. This month is Autism Awareness Month, which is celebrated by more school districts this year, including my daughter's school district, the Boston Public Schools. With that context, I request that DESE staff make improvements in disability justice for all Massachusetts schools. This meeting, you will review the document steps to support schools, students, and families. A quote from this document reads, on March 24th, the U.S. Department of Education issued a letter to educators and parents about the school's responsibilities to provide safe, in-person learning for students with disabilities. It also reminded districts of students with disabilities' right to receive a free, appropriate public education in the least restrictive environment. The letter summarizes strategies for keeping school communities healthy and for addressing the health needs of the individual students with disabilities. My request is that the staff from DESE include in their guidance to schools a ban on the use of aversive in Massachusetts schools, supporting language in Massachusetts Bill House 225. It is currently legal to change the behavior of disabled students in Massachusetts educational facilities through the use of aversives, including hitting, pinching, let's not forget sleep deprivation, food deprivation, and shock just below the lethal limit. The Judge Rotenberg Center in Canton, Massachusetts is the most extreme example of the use of aversives. They can administer high-voltage electric shocks to change behavior without consent. Currently, the device called the GED that is used at this facility is illegal to use on animals and individuals who are not disabled. In addition, throughout the state at schools, it is also legal to change a disabled student's behavior by withholding the use of bathroom or withholding food. With more school districts and city councils supporting the words autism acceptance, it is hopeful that actions like passing Bill H225 can happen next. Next, more school districts might take suggestions from the autistic community on how to best support autistic students. Organizations like the Program for Inclusion and Neurodiversity Education and Autistics Unmasked offer training to support students who are neurodiverse respectfully and with acceptance. Please start the work on making these changes today. And here's the resources that she provides. So this goes into a lot of actually what I've been talking about with adversives and the facts that there are alternatives. Shit that we advocates with psychologists, psychiatrists, social workers, parents, caseworkers. It's a long list, folks. We've been hammering out alternative after alternative after alternative for years, from the school level all the way to the medical model. You know what I'm saying? We can no longer accept the JRC's line of institutions and drug to the gills or nothing. Not when we have right here, linked right here, already alternatives to be used at schools. Alternatives that will not leave us in a triggered mess that, causes the behaviors you also hate so much. There are reasonable, logical alternatives, and a good majority of them have been around for years. We cannot allow them to continue to use this argument. We can't continue to let them use that decree of consent that came from 1986 when pharmaceuticals were far different from how they are used today. I'm not saying pharmaceuticals is the answer to all questions. What I'm saying is the bleak picture that the JRC uses in order to sell you and get you to send your kids to a place that's going to torture them is not true. And you would need only a simple Google search to be able to debunk that lie they have continued to sell for over 40 years. And on that note, folks, I'm going to close this one out. We don't get very many views on this channel, especially on this subject, and the few that we do get do tend to get removed from time to time. So please don't forget to hit that like button, hit the comments. Oh, God. Hit the like button, hit subscribe. Don't forget to hit the comments. I do appreciate your time, and as always, we here at Spilling Tea hope you have a good one. Bye-bye.